Hello and welcome to my channel, Geminis. Thank you once again for joining me. This is your August 2017 romance reading. And I just have a few announcements before I get started. As you guys probably already know, I have disabled comments. I was just getting way too many of them and I couldn't respond fast enough. And also, some of you guys were leaving your reading requests in the comment section and I was missing them. So if you are interested in a private reading, if you could please access the link down below in the description box for each video. I have them all down there, all the information's there, and it'll take you directly to my website so that you can request your reading that way, okay? And from here on out, I'm only going to be doing one general reading per sign per month. I did try to separate them by doing singles and couples, and I just found that whatever messages come through for any given sign per month should suffice, whether they are for couples, singles, or both. So I simply ask you guys to pull the messages that resonate with you from these videos. Whatever makes sense to you is what's meant for you to hear at that time. So whether you're a couple, single, or both, those are the messages that you're meant to hear for that particular reading. All right, guys? So let's go ahead and get started for Geminis for the month of August 2017 romance reading. All right, guys? Okay, angels, please bring forth the messages for Geminis at this time. What messages would they benefit from at this time in regard to romance for August of 2017? Alright guys, let's see what we've got for you this month. Okay. Angels, please bring forward your messages for Gemini. We've got one coming out here at religious factors coming through. Okay, let's pull some more. Angels, please continue to bring forth your messages for Geminis at this time. Okay, I'm going to pull this one. Stay optimistic about your love life. This one too. Wow. Wedding coming forward. Okay, let's pull some more. For Geminis, we have honeymoon coming through. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Angels, what additional messages do you have for Geminis for August? Okay, we have you deserve love, Gemini. Absolutely. Okay. Let's pull some more. We have express your love coming through. Let's pull three more. We have children. Okay, a couple more for Gemini, angels. Okay. We have some red flags coming through here though, Gemini, so let's look at what's going on here. We've got a couple that want to come through here. So we have release your ex coming through here, and an additional card that came through for you guys is the trust card. Bottom of the deck for Gemini for August is the attraction card. So let's find out what's going on for you guys for this month. Okay. Give me 1 second to look at these cards. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so Gemini, this is one of those readings where I'm being guided once again to read your cards horizontally rather than vertically, so I have to follow the angel's lead and do that. So I'm feeling that the messages coming through at this moment are for those of you who are married and are in a committed relationship already. I do feel that for some of you guys, you've connected with your spouse in that you guys are either of the same religion or your varying religious beliefs have brought you guys together, and that was something that you guys had in common. And for some of you guys, you feel that you're on a spiritual path with this person, And you guys have certainly encountered challenges in your marriage. It hasn't all been good, but you're still married to each other, I'm feeling, and that as a result of thinking positive and having faith in what brought you guys together in the first place, that you've stayed optimistic about your love life in regard to this connection, and you've worked through whatever challenges you guys have had. And as a result of being together through this connection, there was a wedding there. You guys got married, and I do feel that this additional card that came through, the trust card, is what saved you guys. So the situation called for you to have faith. You guys were able to talk it out and work through whatever challenges you guys had encountered, and it's good. Okay, so this applies to some of you guys. Now, presently, the honeymoon card is coming through, so I'm feeling for some of my married couples that you guys never really went on that official honeymoon, and that finally finances are a little bit better, or life is now kind of freeing itself up to where you can finally take that honeymoon that you've been wanting. So I am feeling that coming through for some of my couples. And yes, you do deserve love, Geminis, and this applies to my singles as well. This is the card that falls smack dab in the middle. So you are naturally a lovable person, Gemini, and absolutely this card is coming through to let you know, for those of you especially who've encountered challenges in your romantic life, you deserve love, and that you will find it again for those of you who are not in a relationship at the moment. Now, another scenario coming through is for those of you who are coupled up, whether you're just dating at the moment or if you are in a married relationship, that you do need to find the time to express your love to your partner. You need to go ahead and make those romantic gestures in order to keep your relationship fresh and in a good way. Your partner needs to know that you continue to be attracted to them and that you continue to be into the relationship. And that is your bottom of the deck card, Gemini, the attraction card. I do feel that all the scenarios coming through here, that there is certainly a level of attraction that you have towards the person that you're interested in if you're dating, or for those of you who are single, who are looking to date a particular person, there's a really strong attraction to this person, I'm feeling. Okay, now moving forward into the future, for some of my couples and even singles who are unattached at the moment, I do feel that you guys are going to have children in the future, because the children card is coming through. Now, a separate scenario coming through is for some of you guys in the future, you're going to be running into some roadblocks in your relationship, and there will be red flags that are going to be coming through. Now, this is in the future position, so there are situations that are going to occur that are going to caution you to just kind of pay attention to the signs. If you feel that there are issues there, it needs to be addressed. And the card right next to it is release your ex. So for some of you guys, I'm feeling that you're still somewhat emotionally attached to an ex, and that you haven't really let them go in order to really enjoy the relationship that you're in currently, and or your ex wants to come back into your life and you're actually thinking about entertaining a reconnection. And this applies to those of you who are already coupled up, that this may be happening coming into the future. So that's just something to be kind of careful about. It's certainly your call, Gemini, whether you want to entertain that reconnection with an ex. But if you are in a stable relationship, then that is certainly something that would warrant a red flag. Okay. Now remember, the extra card that came through is trust. So if you want to maintain the trust that you have with your spouse or your partner that you're already with, when this ex comes into the picture or wants to come into the picture, and or this person is still heavily in your mind, then they're going to pick up off of that. And you need to be careful if indeed you are wanting to stay in the relationship that you're in, or enjoying a connection with someone else aside from your ex. Okay? All right, so let's pull some tarot cards, Gemini. Let's see what additional messages we've got for you for the month of August. All right, Spirit, bring forth your messages for Gemini at this time. What messages would you like to share for Gemini for August 2017? Spirit, bring forth your messages. Wow, we've got some jumpers here. Okay, so your first message, Gemini, is transformation. Okay, followed by third eye chakra. Okay, next card is the universe. Nice. Followed by memories of love. Okay, conflict and defeat. Okay, so let me put these guys in order according to how I feel they really make sense here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, and the bottom of the deck for Gemini August is spiritual union, guys. So that's awesome. Okay, so we're going to start off with this conflict and defeat card. Now, usually when this card pops up, it's definitely you've encountered some challenges in your love life, Gemini. So whoever this resonates with, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, to where you had to fight for this relationship. And there were moments where you really did feel defeated. But this card also represents a hard-fought victory. So if it's a relationship that you really want to hold on to and it's worth fighting for, then by all means, give it all you've got. And at the end of the day, you have to really assess if it's worth holding on to, because it does indicate that you will win in the end, but is it really a prize that you're wanting at the end of it all? Okay, so you need to kind of evaluate the relationship, the situation in regard to this particular message coming through, and only you can ultimately make that decision whether you want to hang in there or not. Okay, now moving on, we've got the third eye chakra card. Okay, so this particular chakra card, okay, it is representative of the words I see. And it indicates, it's representative also of the pituitary between your eyebrows. And it also picks up off of the fact that for some of you guys, you do have a gift of clairvoyance, inner seeing. Throat and crown complete trilogy assists with psychic, intuitive, inner guidance. So for some of you guys, you definitely have that intuitive sense, and you already kind of know the direction that you want to go romantically in your love life. Okay, so follow your gut, especially if a particular challenge or situation is presenting itself in your love life. Okay, because you definitely have the gift of seeing the situation for what it is, Gemini. Okay, now a separate scenario coming through with this memories of love card. So some of you guys really, it's picking up off of the release your ex card, Gemini. Okay, so I'm really picking up the energy that some of you guys are still attached to an ex somehow. I'm not feeling that you're cheating or anything like that, or that, no, I don't feel that energy. So I'm feeling more like you've really been nostalgic about thinking about how things were with this person in the past. And you miss them. You kind of want them back in the picture. But for some of you guys, you're already attached. You're with someone else. Yet you keep thinking about the good times with this person that you were with or had this intense connection with in the past. So you may or may not have been in an official relationship with this person by way of like a marriage or boyfriend-girlfriend type situation, but I do feel that you miss this person and that you love them. But I'm feeling for some of you guys, you never really did declare your love to this person, but you felt it. You just never said it. So now they're gone, and you're thinking about those times. So, all right. Now the next card we have is the transformation card. Okay. So this transformation card is representative of Scorpio energy, and the traditional tarot deck, it represents the death card. Okay. I know that sounds grim, but it doesn't always represent an actual death. Okay. So it represents endings, basically. You need to have the courage because it's representative of renewal. Renewal follows every conclusion. You need to accept the changes. And you can't live in the past. You got to move on. It's death of an old way of thinking must happen before moving forward to a new path. So it's one of those things where get rid of the old and make way for the new. All right, Gemini? So for those of you that this is resonating with, you'll know exactly what this is talking about. So finally, we've got the Universe card, which in traditional tarot is representative of the World card, which is fantastic. So it's also representative of completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Gained wisdom. You learned from your mistakes from the past, and you can move forward into the future and make better decisions. And basically, the world is yours to command. Okay, so it's a great card to come through for some of you guys. So when it comes to your love life, your romantic life, you'll come into a better place, especially if you've had challenges in your love life. Things will be more peaceful in your love life. You'll feel more fulfilled, and absolutely the world is in your hands. So if you've been wanting a particular person to come into your life, or if you've been wanting your romantic life to move in a better direction, well, this card is certainly affirming that that can happen. Okay, and remember, spiritual union is the bottom of the deck. So I do feel for some of you guys that those of you who are married, that your union absolutely is spiritual and long-lasting. And for those of you who may possibly be getting married in the future, I do feel that the connection that you have with this person is very special and spiritual and is of a soulmate quality. Absolutely. All right. So let's close out your reading, Gemini, with angel messages. Let's see what the angels have for you guys. Now, as always, it may or may not be representative of romance, but we certainly welcome whatever messages they feel you need to hear at this time. All right, Gemini. Okay. Okay. Okay, angels, what messages do you have for my Geminis? Okay, I'm going to choose this top one here. And we have one that fell out, so I'll pull that one as well. Okay, so we have Angel Aurora, and we have Angel Celeste. Okay, so Angel Aurora's card states, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. When her card comes through in a reading for me, it always represents jealousy for some reason. It's like you're enjoying this great relationship because ultimately this is a romance reading. And I just feel that your happiness is threatening other people in your circle. But Angel Aurora is affirming that you just need to stay where you're at. Keep doing what you're doing. Enjoy your relationship and don't come down from that natural high of enjoying your relationship, because ultimately you're just going to be an inspiration for others, and that they're going to look at your relationship and see, I want that. And so as a result of that and the example that you're setting for others, they're going to just want to seek it out for themselves. So stay on course. Okay, so now Angel Celeste's card states, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So whether some of you guys are looking to move right now, or if you've already moved either to a new home or have just switched jobs, Angel Celeste is affirming that it's a good move for you and that this particular movement will usher in positive new energy. So that's awesome. Now, the bottom of the deck for Geminis is Angel Crystal, and I love her card. And her card states, have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. So I'm feeling the energies for my singles for this particular card. So for those of you who are really challenged in your love life and you just feel like things just haven't been going your way. Angel Crystal is affirming that you should really just have faith and hope because it's right around the corner. You may not yet see it. Perhaps you haven't met this person, but I do feel that eventually in the near future you will. So just hang in there, think positive, and have faith that you will once again find someone that you can connect with on a great level, intense chemistry and attraction, and ultimately, why not have that spiritual union that you've been wanting? All right, Geminis. So that is my reading for you guys for the month of August. Really great messages coming through, very insightful for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. And again, if you're interested in a private reading, please access my website in the link down below in the description box. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks, Geminis.